Soccer's world governing body is sending a strong message to President Trump about the 2026 World Cup games. The vice president of FIFA reacted to the president's claim that he can move matches out of U.S. cities that he considers dangerous.
Canada is getting ready to host hundreds of thousands of visitors, potentially during the FIFA 2026 World Cup next summer.
Vancouver's mayor says hosting the games will pay off in multiples of tourist dollars.
We are literally hosting 30 to 40 Super Bowl equivalents in the city of Vancouver over a month-long period. You got to figure a lot of people are going to fall in love with our city when they see it.
The summer of 2026 was meant to herald America's triumphant return to the global sporting stage. The World Cup, absent for over 3 decades, promised overflowing stadiums, unprecedented tourism, and a spectacle that would transcend the game itself. But instead of glory, a stunning decision rocked the world. FIFA revealed that a major portion of the tournament would shift north, away from U.S. cities, into Canada's hands. The cause wasn't crumbling infrastructure or unready venues. It was politics. Billions in anticipated revenue vanished overnight, along with the prestige of hosting a historic moment. Stringent visa policies, hefty entry fees, and sweeping travel bans alienated fans worldwide. Airlines scaled back promotions, sponsors wavered, and FIFA grappled with a looming question. What if the crowds don't show? While Washington's policies repelled visitors, Ottawa positioned itself as open, dependable, and prepared. By mid-August, the decision was finalized behind closed doors in Geneva, and Canada claimed a massive share of the spotlight. What was meant to be America's victory lap became a tale of loss. How did politics eclipse the sport? More crucially, what does this shift signal for America's global standing? The World Cup was supposed to prove that sport could bridge divides. Politics couldn't. It was meant to soften borders, pause rivalries, and unite the world under one banner. Yet, in 2026, politics broke that promise. It started in Washington on July 10th. The Trump administration broadened its travel ban to include 12 nations, including Nigeria, Iran, Venezuela, and Egypt. The policy was ironclad, no exceptions. Instantly, millions of fans were barred from what was billed as the century's greatest sporting celebration. The next week, the blow deepened. A $250 visa fee was imposed on travelers from non-waiver countries. For a South American family of 4, that meant $1,000 in paperwork before even booking flights or tickets. Attending a single match began to feel like a luxury, not a dream. American embassies buckled. In Lagos, visa interview wait times soared past 300 days. In New Delhi, 240. In Istanbul, 200. With the tournament less than a year away, fans applying in good faith wouldn't see approvals before kickoff. Demand plummeted, and U.S. cities banking on a tourism boom felt the fallout. In New Jersey and Dallas, organizers quietly downsized summer festivals, international food expos, and concerts planned around the matches. What was envisioned as a global carnival shrank into an exclusive gathering, accessible only to those with wealth, time, and privilege. For millions worldwide, the message was clear. America promised openness, but delivered a maze of fees, forms, and barriers. This contradiction cut to the core of the event. The World Cup isn't just about goals or trophies. It's about the father in São Paulo dreaming of seeing his son's idol play live, the teacher in Tehran hoping to cheer her national team abroad, the kids in Caracas yearning to see their city's colors shine. Instead, they were locked out, not by distance, but by policy. A moment meant for connection became another tale of exclusion. The question loomed, when did America stop being a host and start being a gatekeeper? As immigration barriers grew, another issue emerged, undermining the spectacle itself. In Detroit, June 2026, construction at Ford Field stalled. Steel from Ontario was stuck at customs, tangled in new inspection rules, and a 35% tariff hike signed months earlier. LED displays from South Korea languished in ports. delayed by heightened screening. Plans for smart stadiums, immersive fan zones, interactive seating, and AI-powered gates crumbled. In Atlanta, Houston, and Seattle, blueprints were slashed. Imported stadium seats gave way to cheaper local ones. Retractable roofs were abandoned. Modular stages were cut. The most technologically advanced World Cup in history unraveled into a patchwork of compromises. Organizers whispered a new priority: preserve the match schedule, sacrifice the fan experience. With every cut, not just quality, but credibility eroded. Meanwhile, Canada moved with quiet precision. Unhindered by tariffs or trade barriers, construction surged. Vancouver upgraded BC Place's roof. Toronto integrated FIFA's digital fan pass into its transit system months ahead of schedule. Montreal's tech zone was fully operational by August. The contrast was stark. One nation scrambled to fill gaps, the other polished its stage. The lesson was clear: when trade becomes a weapon, progress pays the price. For the U.S., the fallout went beyond concrete and steel. Tariffs meant to protect domestic industries choked the very platform meant to showcase American leadership. Stadiums shrank, deadlines slipped, and reputations built over decades cracked under bureaucratic weight. A deeper question arose: how could a nation lead globally if it couldn't complete its own stage?